Welcome to Fairy Tale Access, where the head fairy's quest is to prove that fairy tales do exist in actual time, rather than once upon a time. Together, we will unravel the heroes, young and old, who turn dreams into reality. These are the people who still believe in happily ever after. The discoveries will bend even our most cynical non-believers into believing in fairy tales. Things look really peaceful on the corner by the GraveSide Manor. However, things are not always as they seem. Hi guys, so you wanted to know all about Halloween in America? Have we got a story for you. It's called the GraveSide Manor, and it's in Nashua, New Hampshire. And it's a home haunt, and we're gonna meet a lot of the characters that are involved in this haunt because it's amazing. It takes up the length of a driveway, but once you go through it, it seems like it's a lot longer than the driveway. So we're gonna take you right on that tour. And as you come in, this is where we start. This is where the lines are, and you're going through a graveyard. So you're gonna see all these crazy sights along the way, as well as a three-headed dog. So let's go. Guys, while you're waiting in line, these are some of the characters that you're gonna meet, and there's a lot of strange things going on all around you.
Evil. Do you know the true meaning of evil? Let me enlighten you. In the early 1800s, Vladimir Barlow became the hospital administrator for the Hillsborough Institute for the Criminally Insane. You see, Dr. Barlow was also insane. He believed in immortality, and he used his position as the head of the hospital to conduct the most disturbing experiments on the tortured souls who were unfortunate enough to be under his care. You see, Dr. Barlow believed that blood was his path to immortality, much like the vampires of old.
Hi guys, welcome back to the GraveSide Manor. It's dusk, and we're going to go through the haunted house. These are some of the characters that you're going to meet as soon as you're entering. We're inside the haunted mansion we're in the doll room, right ladies?
Yes.
Okay, and what are your roles in the show?
I don't really, I'm just like a creepy doll that likes to jump out at people.
And I'm sort of like her, like the little girl that was maybe like possessed, sort of playing with her dolls. So.
Wow. Do you guys have fun scaring people?
Yeah.
What's the best part about doing this?
Watching people scream
Really?
and run away from us, yeah.
What about the dress-up part? How long does the makeup take?
It's like half an hour for each of us.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit less. for
Depending
her,
on what like you're doing. If it's just like regular makeup, it takes shorter, but for like what we do, it's
Yeah.
with half an hour.
Wow. And how young are the kids that come in here?
We can get from anywhere from like 2 to 3 to like an adult.
So do you guys participate because Halloween's one of your favorite holidays?
Yeah.
Halloween a lot.
Really? Do you guys like reading this stuff too?
Yeah, I like reading scary books.
There you have it. This is who you're going to meet in the doll room when you come through the GraveSide Manor. And while they sound really sweet, it is really scary in here, guys. Okay. We'll show that part later.
Dr. Barlow would drain the blood of his patients until they were in a zombie-like state. He would then practice gruesome experiments on their living corpses in hope of finding eternal life.
And this is some of the scenery. It's a little bit crazy out here. So let's catch up with some guests and see what they think.
It was said that Dr. Barlow would take his patients to his private home in Nashua, New Hampshire. It was there that he was able to practice his macabre experiments in the privacy of his medieval home.
So when you're looking around, be careful because there's a lot of characters everywhere. It's really scary.
Are we ready? Hello.
Hi. So we're gonna join these girls going in.
We are going in.
Where are you guys from?
Nashua.
How long have you guys gone to this before?
Never been here before.
Really? Do you guys
Really?
usually like scary houses?
Love scary houses.
I know.
I like scary houses.
Me too, yeah.
Ah, yes! We have a fresh victim, or guest, I might say.
Yes.
Welcome to GraveSide Manor. This is the story of Dr. Barlow. He has been trying to reanimate the dead, and as he is doing so, he has created so many strange creatures that are walking the manor this evening looking for fresh blood. We also have the bone collector, and she is in a nasty mood. Beware of her. She will take your bones while you're wearing them.
Oh my goodness.
Ah, and as you walk through this evening, our chef has prepared a wonderful menu featuring you. And if you have the pleasure of meeting Dr. Barlow, I do beg of you, try out his table as well. I anticipate your stay will be very, very long. Are we ready for a new victim? I meant guest. Step down. Watch your step here. It's the only.
When he was done with his victims, he would bury their remains in the ancient cemetery beside the manor. When the townspeople discovered Dr. Barlow's despicable crime, the manor was put to the torch.
Wow. I wonder if these were the inhabitants before.
Dr. Barlow's remains were never discovered. The estate was called GraveSide
Okay,
Manor.
guys. This looks like some kind of scary living room that you would find in a haunted house.
In 2009, the Thomas family moved into the ancient remains of GraveSide Manor.
And it's hard to tell if, like, some of these people are real. But it's really wicked the way they did it. The netting overhead. Is this a real person?
Having a great love for medieval heritage, the Thomases began renovating the home to its former glory. Ignoring GraveSide Manor's gruesome history, they continued their work. One night soon after the renovations were completed, neighbors complained of loud screams coming from inside the home.
Oh, guys, this is really scary. They just look like you're watching one of those movies, The Shining. You actually start to feel like you're in it.
Witnesses saw strange movements coming from within the walls of the ancient cemetery that borders the estate.
I think that was the doll room.
When the police arrived, they found only the blood-stained halls and rooms of this magnificent manor. No bodies were discovered, but the police described the scene as eerie and unsettling.
You guys believe this is a home haunt that they created in just a week?
They say the house was in such disarray that only a grisly crime could have taken place. But the absence of the bodies could not be explained. To this day, the crime has never been solved. No one knows what has happened to the Thomas family on that ill-fated night.
It's so hard to tell the real people from the ones that are actors. Is this the doctor? Or the chef? Some crazy pictures on the walls here, guys.
The neighbors still claim the manor is haunted.
Oh, guys, this is a tight squeeze. It's
They
scary.
say if you dare venture inside the halls of GraveSide Manor, or walk through its ancient cemetery, you do so at your own
The people who created this have a wicked imagination. Oh my gosh. And there's spider webs everywhere. Okay. And there's like ugly spiders on the walls. Oh, you guys, it's like when you go through, it's all fishing line, and it feels really creepy. And there's a guy at the end with a chainsaw.
Be assured, Barlow is watching and waiting to continue his experiments. It is said that he will not rest until he has made the townsfolk suffer as he seeks revenge for his untimely death.
This feels safe. You finally feel like you might be getting out of here. But maybe not. Oh, you guys, this one's creepy.
Welcome to the doctor's office! Nothing faces! Come on! Has he indeed discovered immortality? We invite you to join us as we search for the answers. Are you brave enough to join the search? Welcome to GraveSide Manor.
Okay, and we're out again. Let's hear what other people thought about it. Hi, did you guys go through already?
We went with our kids to do the second time.
Oh, the second time?
Yes.
Are you from New Hampshire?
Yes, we're from Hudson.
From Hudson?
Yes.
So do you guys usually like scary houses?
No, we've
First
actually
time.
first time.
This is your first time?
Our 8-year-old wanted to do something, and
Really?
we wanted to do something on a smaller scale to make sure he could handle it.
Mhm.
And he's in his second time.
He's going back for more.
Really? How old are they?
He's 8, and then we have a 10-year-old daughter who has a friend with her, and then a 14-year-old son who has a friend with him.
That's fantastic.
So this was a nice little starter to see how the 8-year-old did.
Yeah, and for a driveway, doesn't it seem a lot longer?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot bigger than you expect.
It's very impressive what they've done inside.
And the 8-year-old requested a full scale. So.
Let's go next. Oh, that'll be fun.
Yes.
And it's great. They're doing it for Make-A-Wish, New
And
Hampshire.
I'm happy to give them the money that I was going to spend at one of the larger places. I'd rather go to Make-A-Wish. So it's perfect.
That's great. Well, thanks for sharing.
Yeah, no problem. Hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you. It was scary. So, you just came out of the GraveSide Manor. What did you think?
It was really good. Like, they really outdid themselves this year.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you been before?
Like, yeah, I've been there a few years.
Really?
Yeah, it's really good this year.
Wow. What part was your favorite?
Probably the part in the bedroom where the 2 girls were screaming at you, which one of them was standing there.
Yeah, they were scary. Definitely. Guys, this haunted house even comes with its own hearse. It's kind of scary, especially because there's a severed head in the front seat and bones in the back. But this is how they celebrate Halloween in America. It's a little bit crazy. They pay to be scared, and it's all for a great cause. They're doing it for the Make-A-Wish New Hampshire Foundation. How can you beat that?